Last week, I told you all about the dream job that I got that ended up being a nightmare. Well, this week, we're going to talk about why, the science behind the 2 cognitive biases that led to that dream job becoming a nightmare. Hi, I'm Mark. Welcome back to the things that I've learned from the science of decision making that are just broadly useful in everyday life. And please remember, as always, like this video, share it, subscribe, make a comment below. It really helps getting these videos out to more eyes. Now, there were 2 things that my brain was doing to me that made that dream job become a nightmare. 2 cognitive biases. Because these videos have to be short thanks to YouTube and Instagram's algorithms, I'm only going to have time to discuss one of them. So if you want both of them, you're going to have to go to the blog post this week. You can find it in 2 places, solvingforwhy.substack.com or on my website, markschreim.com/blog. The 2 cognitive biases are these. 1, the arrival fallacy, which we're not going to talk about this week, and 2, the difference between stated and revealed preferences. I should know better than to try to record these videos in the morning. Anyway, stated and revealed preferences, very econ speak, but here's what this means. When marketers are trying to bring a new product to market, they do a lot of market research, a lot of customer research, because believe it or not, things about that product influence how people buy it. Even the color of something will influence whether or not people buy it. And they want to know, if I'm going to bring a new wagon to the market, do I want that wagon to be red? Do I want that wagon to be green? And there are 2 ways for them to figure out customer preferences. 1, they could ask. 2, they could watch. Asking is pretty easy. Fundamentally, it's just a survey that you design. Would you buy a more expensive wagon that's red or a less expensive wagon that's green? A red wagon that's made of metal or a green wagon that's made of plastic? And all sorts of other combinations. And you ask enough people, enough combinations, you can understand customer preferences. That is the customer or the potential customer stating their preferences. But here's the thing. When customers actually go to the store, they don't always act according to their stated preferences. Their revealed preferences, their preferences that are revealed by their actions, do not always correlate with their stated preferences. One of the things that was happening with this dream job that I got was that it fit all of the things that I said I wanted. All the things that I've been saying that I wanted, that job ticked all the boxes. But fundamentally, what I'd been saying I wanted was not necessarily what I wanted. That disconnect between my stated preferences and what inside I really wanted was one of the 2 reasons that that job ended up being a nightmare. And this happens to us all the time. There is so much literature on the dream job becoming a nightmare, on the dream relationship turning into a nightmare marriage. The things that we say to ourselves and to others that we want may not necessarily be the things that we actually want. And that disconnect can lead to so much grief. Okay, that's all the time that I have for today. Remember to check out the blog post for the arrival fallacy, which is the other thing that was going on in my head. And stick around for next week, where we're going to go through an exercise to align your stated preferences with what you actually want. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next week.